Spanning 17 countries with over 70,000 stores worldwide, 7-Eleven is much more than just a convenience store. It's a global phenomenon. But few know that its creation was an unplanned, almost accidental event. Even fewer realize that despite its origins in Texas, the brand has been owned by a Japanese company since the 1990s. Let's journey through time to explore the incredible story of 7-Eleven, one of the world's most innovative retail brands. An unlikely beginning in the 1920s. The 1920s was a transformative period in America, yet it was also a time when many homes still lacked access to electricity, and refrigerators were a luxury few could afford. Preserving perishable food was a challenge, and most households relied on ice boxes, insulated containers with blocks of ice that kept goods cold. These blocks, which inevitably melted, created a booming industry for ice. It was in Dallas, Texas, in 1927, that several successful ice companies merged to form the Southland Ice Company. Among the employees running its daily operations was a man named Jefferson Green. Green, always in close contact with customers, saw potential beyond just selling ice. He began to wonder, why not expand the offerings to include basic grocery staples? Items like milk, bread, and eggs were always in demand, yet unavailable after grocery stores closed for the day. Green's idea wasn't just innovative, it was revolutionary. He pitched his proposal to his boss, Joe C. Thompson Jr., who decided to give it a shot. And thus, the world's first convenience store was born, offering much-needed essentials alongside ice, the birth of totem stores. While the Southland Ice Company thrived for years on ice sales, change was inevitable. To attract more customers, the company adopted a quirky marketing tactic, installing a massive Native American totem pole in front of one store. This unusual addition became an instant attraction. Locals began calling the shop the Totem Store, and the name quickly spread. Seizing the opportunity, Southland rebranded all its locations as Totem Stores and adopted a slogan that played on the word, "Tote your purchases away." This clever marketing move was more than a gimmick. It highlighted the convenience that Totem Stores offered. Customers appreciated the ability to quickly grab a few essentials without navigating crowded supermarkets. From Totem to 7-Eleven. By the 1930s, home refrigerators became more common, and the demand for ice began to plummet. This could have spelled disaster for the Southland Ice Company, but thanks to Jefferson Green's forward-thinking approach, the business had already diversified. Ice had ceased to be its mainstay, and the additional products became its saving grace. As the company evolved, so did its branding. By the 1940s, the stores began operating under new hours, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week. At the time, such extended hours were unheard of, instantly setting the business apart from traditional grocery stores. Capitalizing on this unique feature, the stores were rebranded as 7-Eleven in 1946. Expansion beyond Texas. By the late 1950s, 7-Eleven was a household name in Texas, but its reach had not yet extended beyond state lines. Realizing the potential for nationwide and even global success, the company launched an aggressive expansion strategy. Acquiring rival convenience store chains, the brand began popping up across the United States. The selling points remained the same: longer hours, convenience, and customer-focused service. At a time when most businesses shut down early in the evening, 7-Eleven stayed open. This simple yet revolutionary concept resonated with consumers who flocked to the stores for last-minute purchases or late-night cravings. The accidental birth of the Slurpee. While expanding across the U.S., 7-Eleven also stumbled upon a serendipitous invention: the Slurpee. In the late 1950s, a man named Omar Knedlik ran a chain of ice cream shops in Dallas. One day when his soda fountain malfunctioned, he resorted to freezing soda bottles to keep them cool. To his surprise, the semi-frozen soda was a hit with customers who loved its unique texture. Recognizing its potential, Knedlik developed a machine to replicate the slushy consistency. By the 1960s, 7-Eleven licensed this technology and launched the drink under a new name: Slurpee. With creative flavors, colorful cups, and catchy advertisements, the Slurpee became an instant sensation. Today, over 7.2 billion Slurpees have been sold, nearly one for every person on the planet. Going global. By the early 1970s, 7-Eleven's success in America paved the way for international expansion. The brand's first global foray was into Japan, facilitated by a partnership with Ito-Yokado, a major Japanese retailer. The first Japanese 7-Eleven opened in 1973, and it wasn't long before the concept took off. By 1990, Japan had over 10,000 7-Eleven stores, making it one of the brand's most successful markets. That same year, amidst a financial crisis and the threat of a hostile takeover, Southland sold its controlling stake in 7-Eleven to Ito-Yokado. From that point on, 7-Eleven became more of a Japanese brand than an American one. The Japanese model. The success of 7-Eleven in Japan can be attributed to its innovative approach. Unlike in the US, Japanese 7-Eleven stores emphasized fresh, high-quality food. Items like onigiri, rice balls, and oden, a type of Japanese hot pot, became staples, catering to local tastes. The company also adopted an advanced distribution system. Refrigerated trucks made multiple daily deliveries, ensuring that stores always had fresh products. This model was so successful that it became the blueprint for 7-Eleven locations in other countries. Today, Japan is home to more than 20,000 7-Eleven stores, twice the number in the US. And the brand is viewed as a luxury convenience store in countries like China and Thailand. 24/7 operations and modern innovations. The transformation from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. to 24/7 operations began in 1963 after a University of Texas football game. When fans flooded a local 7-Eleven after the game, the store decided to stay open all night. Seeing the profits from extended hours, other locations followed suit, and 24/7 became the new standard. Fast forward to today, and the brand continues to innovate. In 2019, 7-Eleven launched its Evolution stores, designed to cater to younger, tech-savvy customers. These experimental stores feature trendy offerings like artisanal coffee and locally sourced food, marking the company's attempt to stay relevant in a rapidly changing market. Beyond convenience. From its humble beginnings as an ice seller in Texas to its status as a global powerhouse, 7-Eleven's story is one of adaptability and innovation. Along the way, the brand has continually reinvented itself to meet changing consumer needs. Whether it's the accidental creation of the Slurpee or the adoption of the Japanese convenience store model, 7-Eleven has consistently stayed ahead of the curve. Today, with locations in over 17 countries, 7-Eleven is more than just a store. It's a testament to the power of bold ideas and the willingness to embrace change. Who would have guessed that a business selling ice blocks in the 1920s would evolve into the world's largest convenience store chain? So the next time you step into a 7-Eleven for a quick snack or drink, remember, you're part of a history nearly a century in the making. The story of how one employee saved 7-Eleven is a remarkable reminder of how individual efforts can make a lasting impact. It shows the value of innovation, determination, and believing in a vision. What are your thoughts on this inspiring journey? Share them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If this story captivated you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more incredible stories from the world of business and beyond. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.